Hello and welcome back to another video on the WrestleMania and to another edition of Smackdown Out of 10. And yeah, of course it's the last one before WrestleMania and it's WrestleMania Smackdown. Yeah, we've got some big matches, IC title on the line, the Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal. We'll be getting some final build for Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. I thought we would, but it didn't turn out we did. But let's get straight into it with the Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Cesaro and Reggie were eliminated first, followed by R-Truth. Jinder Mahal was the next out before the Hurt Business took out T-Bar. Madcap Moss eliminated Drew Gulak before Happy Corbin showed up at ringside. Corbin assisted Moss from the outside, but the distraction caused Ciampa to blindside Moss in the ring. Apollo Crews then eliminated Cedric Alexander, while Aziz took out Benjamin. Mansoor, Apollo and the Viking Raiders were eliminated one by one before Aziz and Shanky eliminated each other. Finn Balor sent Damien Priest over the ropes before the Dirty Dogs eliminated Ciampa. Balor, Moss and Dogs remained in the match, but Moss managed to eliminate Ziggler and Rude. Moss then sent Balor outside before picking up the win. I mean, after the match, Moss got on the mic and made a silly joke about Texas. I mean, yeah, Moss winning, I didn't see it coming, to be honest. Was I particularly enthralled by it? No, I was more surprised that Ciampa was in the match. Probably a sign of what's come after WrestleMania. But yeah, this gets a 6 out of 10 from me. I mean, it was fine, it was perfectly enjoyable, but did it feel any big like it has done in recent years? Definitely not. Ricochet versus Angel versus Humberto for the IC title was up next. Lotharios isolated Ricochet right off the bat and took him down before unloading kicks on the champ. The former tried for a springboard move but was caught by Angel. Humberto and Angel were then in the ring after Ricochet was sent outside, but the Lotharios retained from attacking each other and headed for a break. Back on SmackDown, Angel tried with a pin, but Humberto broke it up, leading to an argument between the two. Ricochet then came in with a springboard crossbody and took out the Lotharios before getting a standing moonsault on Humberto for a near fall. Ricochet headed up for the ropes and Humberto went after him. The champ managed to drop Humberto on Angel and then hit the 630 and the recoil on Angel and Humberto, picking up the victory. Yeah, this gets a 6 out of 10 for me, kind of the way we thought it would go. I mean, it was a fine match, nothing much really to say really, it just kind of went the way you'd expect it to go with triple threat. We got a short video to hype Stone Cold appearance on the KO show tomorrow before we got Sasha Banks and Naomi versus Zelina and Carmella. Banks and Carmella kicked off the match and Sasha was tossed on early on. The boss was isolating the opponent's corner as they tagged in and out while beating her out. Carmella was in control and taunted Sasha before the latter ran in to try and make a tag. Zelina ran in and wiped Naomi off the apron. The Glow came in after finally getting the tag and hit a big double kick. Naomi and Banks then got some big moves in before the former picked up the win with a split moonsault on Zelina in the corner. Yeah, it gets a 6 out of 10 from me. I mean, was there any real build to it? No, but it's the original match that we should have got. I mean, it gets a 6 out of 10 from me. It's decent enough. Will I remember it this time tomorrow? Probably not. Ronda Rousey was training backstage and said that if Charlotte doesn't tap out at WrestleMania, she will take the champ's arm off. Charlotte was out next and really irritated she was cooler than Ronda, possibly to compensate for that the latter was twice as strong as her. Boogs and Nakamura were then making their entrance and Pat McAfee was jumping out on the announce desk. Austin Theory came on and dropped the latter off the desk. Pat chased Theory, who ran into Vince McMahon's office. McAfee tried to kick the door down, but Mr. McMahon showed up and told him to go back for his job or he would cancel his Mania match and fire him. And that led to Ricky Boogs versus Jimmy Uso. Boogs took control early on and Jimmy got a crossbody before lifting him 10 times and hit a power slam. Uso took him down with some big strikes to the head, but Boogs lifted Jimmy Uso with a military press and dropped him. Austin Theory then once more attacked Pat. Cole kept McAfee from fighting back and Theory was on his way when Finn Balor ambushed him from behind and they headed to the ring, ending the match. That led to another match, Rick Boogs and Nakamura and Finn Balor versus the Usos and Austin Theory. Nakamura is beating up Jimmy in the ring and we headed back from the commercial. Theory tagged in and took Nakamura out with a dive in the corner before hitting a vertical suplex. Balor was next and sent Austin into the corner before Theory turned around and stomped on him in the apron and tossing him outside. The Usos bounced back Balor's head on the announce desk before sending him back in the ring. The Usos then attacked Finn while he was in the corner before Theory got the ACL on Balor and picked up the win staring down McAfee. The latter got in the ring and Austin tried to taunt him but Cole got McAfee to back off. Happy Talk was back on SmackDown and once as the host was a guest. Moss was excited about his win but Corbin brushed it off, calling Madcap his protege. Corbin then hypes his match with Drew and renames his show Euphoria before making a joke about his mother. McIntyre walked out and Moss ran but he was taken out of the strike. McIntyre then got a steel chair and tossed it at Corbin before taking the sword back. The latter ran out and Drew could swing in and McIntyre destroyed half the Happy Torch set SmackDown went off the air. Yeah, this whole thing gets a 6 out of 10 for me. The whole Austin Pat thing, I mean, it kind of does lead to Vince McMahon interference. The team matches were okay. Obviously, it's 2 matches all flung together, DQs, etc., etc. But it was all alright. And McIntyre, Corbin stuff, it's just what we're used to. And to be honest, I'm just looking forward to that feud to be over, to be quite frank. Overall this week, SmackDown gets a 5 out of 10 from me. I mean, like, yeah, I don't know if I was the alone in expecting this, but I was expecting like a proper big go-home show, but in the end it was just a repeat, and then kind of like the lesser stars having some matches, and like the Giant Matador, etc, etc. But yeah, I was kind of expecting a big Reigns Lesnar face-off, but I kind of felt like the SmackDown was just to get people into the Hall of Fame, really. But anyway, guys, that's that video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Let me thoughts, comments, and download. Follow on to the next section for daily wrestling news, and subscribe to the channel on the screen, and I'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.